How's it going? Run the thumbs up, up. Coming to you from Manhattan Beach, California. Still in Los Angeles for a couple more days. I actually used to live here. I used to live in Redondo Beach, which is actually that way. Have a couple meetings that are gonna take place over the next couple days. So I appreciate you guys sticking with me until I get back to my regular schedule for the call-in show, which will be next week. Have to talk about some high-level projects, some things that I'm working on, and really kind of the direction that I'm going to take the channel. I felt that we had a very strong year in 2023. Want to capitalize on that, want to continue to grow. So meeting with some people today to, hopefully further those endeavors and hopefully make the channel better. Hit the thumbs up, like, and subscribe. I'll take you guys' questions here in a little while. I got a workout in this morning. It was fantastic. I'm feeling good. And one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys today about is the departure of Holmon Wiggins at the wide receiver position. Now, Holmon Wiggins has been here for quite some time working with the Alabama wide receivers. What's up? I see you inside the comment box. And again, I'll take you guys' questions here in a little bit. Hank P, I see you. Good morning to you. Holmon Wiggins and what that means for Alabama, I think it is a big loss. I think, some of the times when you look at departures, you know what's going to happen. But I think for the most part, Holmon Wiggins has really found his rhythm here at Alabama. I think it took him a little bit of time to kind of get things going following Coach Locksley, right? I think Coach Locksley, when he was the wide receivers coach here, he had some absolute ballers, and he was able to recruit at a high level. Still can recruit at a high level as a head football coach of Maryland. But when you had Holmon Wiggins coming over, a funny thing is, Holmon Wiggins, he has some ties to New Mexico. So I've known Holmon Wiggins for a little bit of time, was able to catch up with him at the Rose Bowl and talk to him, and I'm really happy for him. I'm surprised that Alabama couldn't match whatever Texas A&M wanted to do, but I think we're in the world of, you can pay these coaches an extremely high amount, and it's tough to see a coach like Holmon Wiggins go, and I think it is a blow to Alabama, 100%. I'm curious to see who Alabama targets in terms of bringing in a wide receivers coach. A wide receiver coach plays a pivotal role with your marquee playmakers. And you look at the wide receivers that are coming back to the 2024 season, absolute ballers and still young. And I'm sure, they're dealing with the news of Holmon Wiggins, in their own way. Most of these guys are already professionals in the sense to where they have a next play mindset. And in the world of college football, guys move on. That's kind of the way we go. I think where it has more of an impact is probably with Ryan Williams. And I'm not saying that Ryan Williams is going to flip or anything like that, but until Ryan Williams, it's something to be concerned about, because this was the guy that was recruiting the top wide receiver in the country. You guys have seen him completely balling out at the Under Armour All-American game. The way that he runs routes is amazing. I think he's only 16 years old? He's even 17 years old, which is crazy. Ryan Williams, absolute baller. So I know that Amari Jefferson, who's coming in as a class of 2024 prospect, he tweeted, the news about Holmon Wiggins leaving. He was bummed out. I get it. These kids build up relationships with these recruiters, are excited to come play for a guy like Holmon Wiggins. And why wouldn't you? The short time that I was interviewing him down at the Rose Bowl, super intelligent, high-level thinker. Those are the type of guys that not only Coach Saban is going to have at his program, but eventually are going to go on to other places. I think it is a blow for Alabama. And as soon as news comes in about who Alabama is going to target at that position, we'll bring that right here on Bama Football on YouTube. I know, same thing. I'm wondering who would make sense to bring in to this already loaded arsenal. And whoever steps in for this wide receiver position is going to be like a kid in a candy store, right? Because you have all these ballers coming back. Isaiah Bond, Kendrick Law, Kobe Prentice, Emmanuel Henderson, those guys coming back for this next season. The second piece of news that we're going to talk about is some of the departures for these guys. And I think we have to start with Shazz Preston, who entered the transfer portal yesterday. Redshirt freshman, I think just as I said, you look to the guys who are coming back for this next season. If you're Shazz Preston, you're like, where am I going to fit in within this program? We still need to figure out what Jermaine Burton is going to do. I think he's gone, in my opinion. Malik Benson, he's only a junior. He could come back. We saw Ja'Cory Brooks into the transfer portal as well. So you have a couple wide receivers exiting the program. Shazz Preston Look, this is a very talented prospect, 100% redshirt freshman, and I don't know, is he going to end up at Texas A&M? I don't know. Sometimes where there's smoke, there's fire, and considering the fact that Holmon Wiggins is going to Texas A&M, Texas A&M needs to load up on some wide receivers. Who knows? It could make sense in that aspect. I know a lot of people continue to ask about Evan Stewart of Texas A&M and where he is going to land up. It doesn't look like it's going to be Alabama. I like where Alabama's wide receiver room is, especially if they can add on Ryan Williams. Now, I don't like the fact that they are losing Holmon Wiggins, and we talked about that just a second ago. So just concerned in the sense to where that could affect Ryan Williams. But again, you know, who knows? I mean, as long as Coach Saban is that staple within your recruiting class, and always the coach of the team, you know things are going to be okay. Today I wake up feeling more positive. Yesterday I woke up and I don't know, it's kind of like that day hangover where I was kind of having a little pity party and thinking, man, you know, I wanted to be covering the national championship game, and you know, I wanted to be able to watch Alabama win another national championship game and watch these players, you know, play for the ultimate prize, which is to win a national title game. I felt this team just didn't execute. The more that I think about it and the more that I go over the tape and rewatch the game against Michigan, there's a lot of parts where Alabama had that game and it slipped away from them. A lot of it was the execution factor. A lot of it was the offensive line. I know Seth is getting a crazy amount of flack. And look, you play at this level, you have NIL deals, you're going to be treated more like a pro. And it's not like we're actually, you know, upset with the individual himself, but the performance that Seth had at this level is inexcusable. And, you know, it's not solely on him, but I think it is, you know, what we saw from the offensive line was kind of like a week 2 or a week 3 Alabama team. And you get to this point of the season, you can't do that. A good Michigan team is going to beat you every single time. And Alabama being able to take the #1 seed into overtime, I mean, it was what it was, but Alabama now turns the page of 2024. And I'm excited about what Alabama has coming back when you look at the overall depth chart. And I know there's going to be some more names that enter the transfer portal. I want to hear from you right now inside the comment box. Who do you guys think is going to be a player that enters the transfer portal that is currently on the roster? You have 5 days for those players to enter the transfer portal. So I want to hear from you right now inside the comment box. Which guy do you think is going to hit the transfer portal? Josh Upton, what's up? He's saying Ty Simpson. I think when you look to Ty Simpson in terms of the quarterback, and I talked a lot about this yesterday, I think he's probably one that enters the transfer portal as well. I don't have any true insight into that, but I think just kind of piecing things together, it would make sense for Ty Simpson to go somewhere else, and here's why. I think he's ready to play at the next level. I think he's ready to play at a program and be a day 1 starter. I like what he has, his physical attributes in terms of throwing the football. He is a mobile quarterback that can have that escapability, and I think that he understands the schematics of the college game because his pop's coach at UT Martin. So, look, I think Ty Simpson is going to be a really good quarterback, a really fine quarterback, and I think that he's probably somebody that goes into the transfer portal. Again, we're just kind of speculating at this point, but I think kind of the writing is on the wall. You have Julian Sain on one side of the sandwich, you have Jalen Milroe on the other side, and then you have Ty Simpson, Dylan Lonergan, and then you have Eli Holsting. So one, if not 2 quarterbacks, I would imagine, enters the transfer portal. What's up? Run the thumbs up on this video. I appreciate you guys. And like I said, I will definitely jump back to my normal schedule, which will be next week when I get back to Tuscaloosa and have the call-in show on a daily basis. That'll be Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Central Time. But I have a couple meetings, as I said at the beginning of the show. Need to figure out what I'm going to do in terms of, you know, the direction of my career, what I'm going to do. So I have a couple meetings about that, and you know, been here. And I appreciate you guys riding me with the channel. You know, we had a hell of a season, and we crushed it. One of my goals is to be consistent. I hope I did that during the season. Not saying that I'm going to stop now. It's just, you know, that was one of my goals, to be consistent, to contribute at the highest level that I could. And I know that you guys have been supporting me, hella supporting me. And I got you too, man. So I appreciate you guys being here, whether you're coming from, you know, Tuscaloosa, or from out here in Cali, Mobile, Alabama, up in New York. No, I appreciate y'all supporting the channel. I'm gonna rock this hat for a little bit more just because I like the look. And I'll catch up with you guys next time or as news happens. So, you know, if there's like some monumental news, hit the thumbs up and be notified so I can, I'll jump on and be able to talk Alabama football with you guys, and stay tuned to the YouTube shorts. Usually I throw the transfer news over there. So I will, I did go by Muscle Beach. I don't know if I could work out with those dudes. I've been working out a lot, but the Muscle Beach dudes are a different level. Those guys are more bulk. I'm more like ninja style. Push-ups, sit-ups, sprints. That's where you can find me. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. I will be with you guys as news happens. Coming to you from beautiful Manhattan Beach in Los Angeles. Kyle Henderson, Bama football on YouTube. See you guys next time.